Hey there, friends. You may want to check out this article on Depka.com. For the second time in 4 days, Iran has threatened to annihilate Israel. Sunday, November 6th, Tehran said four missiles would be enough to kill 1 million Israelis. Isn't that an unbelievable, inhumane thing to say about a people? I mean, that's just pure hatred to the nth degree. And on Wednesday, November 9th, General Masoud Jazayeri, Deputy Commander of Iran's Armed Forces, said an American or Israeli attack on Iran's nuclear facilities would not only result in the Jewish state extension, Dimona is the most accessible target, but generate a response that would not be limited to the Middle East. So clearly the general is putting the U.S. and its allies on notice that in some way Iran will attempt to retaliate against them on their soil. Per the article, there is a certain amount of frustration in Jerusalem over the nuclear agency's report, mainly because it conceals as much as it reveals. Its researchers cover Iran's nuclear and missile development only in the years 2008 and 2009, whereas both programs took off dramatically and ominously later. Depka Files Jerusalem sources have registered 2 other dominant responses. But before we get to those responses, let's think about this last statement. The recent report by the IAEA that's causing so much concern about Iran's nuclear weapon development only covers up to 2009, which means it's 2 years short from being concurrent, and it also means that we really don't have a good assessment of Iran's nuclear capability. For all we know, based on this information that is missing 2 years worth of data, Iran could already have a nuclear bomb. Well, here are the 2 dominant responses by Depka Files Jerusalem sources.
If government sources claim Iran can attain an operational nuclear weapon within a year, why is the Netanyahu government talking about sanctions, which everyone knows are useless, instead of exercising its military option before it is too late?
Number 2, Israeli intelligence and military sources and commentators say the agency's findings are not new, but have been known for some years. If that is the case, many Israelis ask, why was Iran's nuclear progress kept in the dark, and why didn't a military attack come up for debate much sooner when it would have been more expeditious? And if the truth was kept hidden for 2 or 3 years, why should anyone believe that the data released this week covers the true picture? Good question. The conclusion is inescapable, that Iran's nuclear doings are a lot more dangerous than the agency and the Israeli government would have people believe. A minority of former government officials and opposition maintain in a response to the IAEA report that Israel should learn to live with a nuclear-armed Iran, and in fact has already managed to survive for some years and even prosper in its shadow without coming to harm. I wonder if these government officials and their families still live in Israel, where the country's #1 enemy says that it plans to blow Israel off the face of the earth. According to the article, most Israelis now suspect that Iran already has the N-bomb, but no one responsible is willing to admit. Thanks for watching. Peace and love.
Jesus died for you.